This is the very roomy, very sturdy Aer Travel Pack. And I've got some opinions. Let's get into them. This is the massive Aer Travel Pack from the brand Aer, A-E-R. There's almost no branding on here except for that little tab, which is nice. Thank you, Aer. Now, this is a technical single bag travel bag, similar to the Manal, similar to the Tortuga. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna judge it by these criteria. Number one, is it roomy enough? Can it fit your stuff? Number two, how does it look? Is it the right aesthetic? Number three, is it durable enough? Is it gonna last? And number four, what's it like to use? So those are the 4 categories I'm gonna get into in this video. Let's get started. Now, is it roomy enough? There are lots of pockets on this bag. I'm gonna show you every one of these pockets because I know that's the kind of person you are. Hey man, did your bag got some pockets? Oh man, what do you fit in that one? But first and foremost, let's just start with the main cabin. Does the main cabin have enough space for you to bring all your stuff? As I said before, this is a technical single travel bag. The thing is designed so that you will travel with just this backpack, all right? You don't need another roller case. You don't need anything like that. You can just travel like this. I'm a huge fan of traveling like this. It actually has changed my life. And this bag is a great bag to get started with that kind of travel because it's very roomy. Let's get inside the main cabin. Got all these compression straps on the outside, which are a little bit like, dangly. Got a lot of dangle on this bag. But inside, you've got tons of room. I've packed it with the same stuff that I packed the previous Manal video, the Manal 2.0, to show you the space here. I've got some packing cubes. It's massive in here. It's super big. Lots of space. Now, one thing to note is that the bag material itself is rather bulky. It's rather thick, okay? It's got some padding, thin padding all the way around the outside. It's using this sort of sturdy, robust, ballistic feeling nylon on the outside. I don't know what it is, but it's nice and strong and doesn't rip. And then there's also really big zippers in most of the pockets. So all that contributes to sort of the bulk of the bag. But regardless, there's still tons of space inside of here for you to fit your stuff. They also have this nice little thing, this little flapper on the inside. Let me show you what that does. On the bottom of the bag, there is a little zipper where there's a shoe compartment. Nice little feature to have a shoe compartment if you're the kind of person that travels with shoes. One of the things that sucks about this is it's right in the middle of the bag. So you have to just shove stuff on top of it and move things around. So it's nice that you have a separate bag for your shoes, but I normally would just shove shoes on the outside if I was traveling with an extra pair of shoes, which, by the way, pro tip, if you can just find a pair of shoe to bring, maybe just sandals, right? And then you just have one other pair of shoe, your life can get so much easier when you travel. But they do have this nice thing here for adding your shoes and keeping them in a separate compartment in case you don't want to get the mud or the scent on the stuff. Okay, so now's a good time to walk you through all of the pockets on this bag. First of all, let me just say, these compression straps, they're great for compressing, but they do dangle off your bag. They are sort of this thing that you're gonna have to put on and off every time you use the bag. If I was using this bag, to be honest, I would probably cut them off because the zipper is nice and strong, and I don't mind relying on that to hold things together. So that's just one of those little considerations you gotta consider when you're considering these things. All right, outside of the bag, you do have a water bottle holder right here. It's a fine water bottle holder with like a zip thing, which is nice because it can pull it up against the bag when you don't need to throw something in there. But it's got this nice webbing elastic thing, which is plenty of space for me to fit my my vapor water bottle, which I travel with because it has this clip that I can just throw it on stuff and I can squish it into stuff. Yeah, they're pretty good. No pockets back here or others on the side. Then you have 2 pockets here on the front. This guy, it's a nice little pocket. It's a nice pocket for sort of like, I don't know, you could throw your Mac power adapter in here or other stuff. You could probably throw just socks in here if you want to just like pack into the bag. It's a nice little pocket, and then a larger pocket over here, which just goes about this far into the bag. Okay, it's just a flat pocket, something that you could throw a notebook in or flat things. All right, then you have sort of the technical organizer on this sucker. Da-da-da. This thing goes all the way down to the bottom, right? And then, so you could just throw stuff in there if you want to lose it, because it's hard to sort of see and reach down there. Then, just like the Aer Fit Pack, which I love the organization of, this has the same exact organizers, except for one additional Velcro pouch right here. So, a padded sort of, three-dimensional pocket, which I throw my power brick thingy in. An elastic pocket for your field notes or notepad type stuff, then a Velcroed sort of thin pocket for a bar. You ever been traveling, you put a bar someplace and you're just like, oh, that's amazing, I totally forgot I had this bar here. That's a pro move. Just put stuff in there that you're gonna be like 3 months from now going, oh my God, I need this Cliff Bar so bad. Then your standard pocket here for like, I need this stuff, but I don't wanna have to look at it every time. There's another one of these pockets, which I'll show you actually inside the bag, the main compartment of the bag. That's where I put all that sort of stuff on this run. But it's a nice thing when you need to get into an extra pair of headphones or something like that. Then there is a document sort of pouch thingy here, which you can, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the bag, just to right there. Perfect size for your 8.5 by 11 notebook type stuff. Before I forget, let me show you that pocket inside of here, okay? Little zipper pocket right here, kind of nice, just a little stowaway, stowaway. Hey, if you've been hiding on my ship and it does the things, you got the things right there, you throw stuff in there. So that's where I put my, the pills that I might need, but I just don't want to look at them. My dental floss and dongles and things like that. Again, every time I open it, you can kind of see these little straps are a little bit strappy. And you don't want to leave them off because then they just dangle around. It's the worst when they're just dangling about. At the top of the bag is this little guy. I love this little bag. This little pocket is so great for your need to get quicklies, right? Your headphones, your glasses, something like that. Makes it really nice when the bag's shoved under the seat in front of you on the airplane, and you could just grab your headphones like that. By the way, you know that trick, right? This is the thing I learned from Rick Steves. You only travel with a bag that can fit under the seat in front of you in the airplane, so that you never ever need overhead space. I mean, it sounds like at first glance it's sort of like, wait, but then I'm taking up a bunch of my leg room. That doesn't seem like a right thing to do, but it'll change your life. I swear to God. Travel like that. Watch, see what it's like to not have to worry about the overhead compartment, and you'll go like, oh, I get it now. Okay, then finally on the back of the bag, you have your laptop compartment. Okay, very simple. It does have a neoprene sleeve that is suspended from the bottom of the bag, okay? I fit my 15-inch MacBook Pro in there perfectly, and then you can also throw a notebook or business papers in there, man. So those are all the pockets. Lots of pockets. Like these two are two that other bags don't tend to have. That would compare this bag to the Tortuga bag, which I've also reviewed. If you want to see the difference between these two, they're definitely very comparable. They're very different from the Manal, which is much more streamlined and sort of built for like, hey, I just need you to do the job, pal. Can it fit your stuff? Yes, it can. This is a large capacity bag for single bag travel, carry-on bag travel. It will fit on carry-on, I believe even on the European flights. I mean, it's because it's a backpack, they give you a little bit of leeway there. I don't know, comment in the comments if you know for sure if this fit in the thing, but I would travel with this to Europe in a heartbeat. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If you travel with the bag, in the US, you're able to have an extra 2 inches of carry-on luggage size. In Europe, like their macchiatos, they're much smaller. That was a stupid joke, but European flights require that your bags be like 22 inches instead of 24. Anyways, does it fit your stuff? Yes, it does. Get into it. Now, how does it look? When it's on, it is a big honkin' bag. It's large, right? But you cinch it down, you got these nice sort of technical looking, almost tactical guys here where you can clip things on. You one of those clip guys? You can have like a clip for your smartphone. You have your smart internet phone, clip it on. How does it look? How do you like the look of it? It's sort of big and bulky in comparison to, like I said, the Manal, but it's very comparable to the Tortuga. So it's a large, black, slick bag. What I think this look is a very utilitarian sort of look. It's like a, hey, I'm looking for a bag that is extremely functional. In Mother Russia, we don't need lots of bags. We need one good bag. It lasts forever. Got sort of Transformers Pennsylvania there at the end. All right, it's sort of tactical, utilitarian, and if you like that look, you're gonna like this bag for your longer travel stuff. Now that said, it is like a larger bag. I'd say it's a little less bulky than the Tortuga. The Tortuga has more padding and bulk sort of material kind of feel because their sailcloth, the waterproof fabric, is a little bit rigid, more rigid than this, but ultimately they're like the same exact bag. I mean, here, I can pull it out for you. You can see this one doesn't have anything in there, but they're basically the same size of bag entirely, all right? This bag is actually a little less bulky on the front because the straps on the Tortuga and the back padding is extremely padded. So, these both have a very similar look. You get to choose what kind of look you're looking for. You obviously can tell what it looks like. I'd say it's a utilitarian, very functional, very Mother Russia kind of look. Now, number 3, is it durable enough? You do not want these things, as I've said again and again, to break when you're out in the middle, running from a train to a car in Hamburg, Germany, try to get to the thing, to go to the stuff. You don't want it to break. You don't want these straps to break, so that's a first order of business, I think, or second to the zippers maybe. But the straps, are they reinforced nice? This thing is robust as all get out. Nice webbing, nylon material here. Also, you have your compression, or not compression, but load-bearing straps here, which is a little bit of a bummer because they're made with that very slick seatbelt-like material, and so it just comes loose really easily. That's fine though, because it's really well put together. I have no worries about these straps. Also, the zippers, look at the size of these guys. Look at the size of that. Good, big-ass YKK zippers. Even the outside zippers on these little pockets, they're great. Big teeth with that water-resistant coating on them. Love these zippers. Another part of durability is the fabric that's used. This is the same fabric that's used on the Aer Fit Pack, which I talked about. It has this sort of like nice, chunky, ballistic feel to this nylon cordura, whatever it is. It doesn't scratch, it doesn't tear easily, it's nice and strong, and it's sort of double layered. They've got this whole bag with the material on the outside, then a little bit of padding, and then a sort of nylon on the inside. So you got double layer, your stuff is protected. I don't have any questions about this fabric. I do know that the Tortuga fabric is supposed to be like the robustest in the world, and it is waterproof, water resistant, more so than this. So if that matters a lot to you, you can go with that. However, I like that I like the softness of this much more than the way the Tortuga bag. And you know what's true about all these single bag travel bags, all these technical single bag travel bags, is they're all really durable. This is a big sales feature across all of these bags. I mean, between this, the Aer Travel Pack, the Tortuga, the Manal, the Patagonia, all of these kinds of bags, you're gonna get roughly the same kind of thing. So is this sucker durable enough? I think yes, absolutely. It's much more durable than it needs to be probably, and that has got my vote of confidence. I love that kind of way of living. Thank you, Aer. Now, number 4, what's it like to use this sucker, okay? It's heavy because you can fit a lot of stuff. It's also heavy because it's made out of heavy materials, right? But that's why you got this bag, so that it would be durable, so it would protect your stuff, so you could fit a lot of stuff in it. If you wanted light, you'd go Manal. So it's a little heavy, it's also a little bulky. Because it has so much room, because it has so many pockets, it's just sort of like the dangle effect. Like you're gonna always have, like you're gonna be walking down the aisles of the airplane sort of like this. It's heavy, it's bulky, it can fit all your stuff. You don't have to worry about the durability of it. And it's got tons of pockets, which is a little bit of a blessing and a curse. Where did I put that food bar again? God, where was it? Was it down here? Oh, was it up here? Oh, is it in the little pocket here? Oh, wait, was it inside here? Was it in, oh, did I put it in, oh no, this one. Wait, it's not there. Oh, over here? No. Oh, it's in the elastic guy. No, oh, wait about it. Ah, there it is. That's literally what it's like to use this bag sometimes. But if you're a nerd like me, you're gonna memorize your pockets and how you like to travel with it. You're gonna have a thing that goes in this bag. No, that's my pocket from my notebook. No, that's my pocket from my thing, my socks that go in there. So with great flexibility comes great memorization. That definitely contributes to what it's like to use this bag. I mean, arguably you could have a pillowcase fit more stuff than this and be easier to find what you're looking for. But you know, some of us nerds nerdly types, we really like to have a pocket for our dongles and stuff like that, and this guy's got you covered. Another part about what it's like to use are the handles. And they've got great handles. I mean, all these bags these days, they're making great handles, okay? The webbing, the nylon, it's sort of slick. It's got some padding. This one up top has an extra sort of like hand thing on there, like you'd get on another bag. I don't know. It's nice. You got like nice handles. You want to be able to like toss this thing around, you know? And that's what it feels like with this bag. You can really toss it around because there's a little bit of extra padding everywhere. Also, let's talk about the back. You've got this nice sort of, it's just a soft, regular padding, it feels like. Little bit of breathability, just 2 bars down here. You don't notice it that much. Tortuga went insane with their like lumbar support thing, which is wild to use. It definitely makes it a little easier to carry, but it makes it a lot bulkier. This is a nice mix of adding the padding and the stuff, but not so much that it contributes heavily to the size or the feel of the bag. You know, all these single bag travel bags, they're gonna be heavy. They are. The straps are gonna be a thing that you feel, some more than others. Like the Patagonia MTC or whatever, I'll show you that in a later video. Very difficult on the shoulders. Whereas all of these others, the Tortuga, the Aer, the Manal, are a delight on the shoulders, like compared to that. And this has nice wide shoulder straps, which kind of contributes to the look, feeling a little more bulky, just like a little more heavy. But it is nice because it distributes that weight a little better across the stuff. This bag does not come with a hip sort of attachment, as far as I know right now, whereas the Tortuga does come with that, and the Manal, it can come as a separate sort of thing. I would never travel with those unless I was like literally hiking like like from one country to another. So that doesn't play much of a role for me, but because this bag is so big, you can fit so much stuff in it, it might contribute to you going like, actually I'll go Tortuga. So what's it like to use? First and foremost, it's like you can fit all of your stuff. Secondly, it's bulky and heavy because you can fit all your stuff. And third of all, it's nice to be able to rely on it because it's not gonna break. Fourth of all, it's a little bit bulky and heavy. And fifth of all, lots of pockets, so you can get all these things into different pockets, which also means, where did I put that thing? And the price of this bag is nice and affordable. These Aer bags, Aer, look up the price of them. They're affordable, man. That fit pack is so affordable. I think you do get a feel for like the texture, the feel of the stuff, the nylon on the inside. It doesn't give you the kind of feeling that a good material might. Like the Manal, I always talk about the way that thing kind of feels. It's like, oh, this is nice. But there's a lot of quality on here too. I love the big teeth of the zippers. Anyways, it's affordable and it feels good, even if it's a little generic. Yeah, I mean that. It's kind of like a little bit of a generic vibe to it, but at the same time, what it's doing is an incredibly utilitarian, focused task. So I don't know what to tell you. This bag you're not gonna be dissatisfied with the bag. It's a great bag. And for the price, I think it comes in cheaper than all the other bags in that single bag, the technical single bag travel bag category. So I love what these guys at Aer are doing. I really do. I love this. Keep it up. This shows a lot of ingenuity. It shows thoughtfulness. It shows that they're thinking about somebody when they're making these bags. So that is the Aer Travel Pack. Thanks so much for watching. If you're into this, please like and subscribe. Share it with some friends. Who do you know that's a total bag geek? Share it with them, you know? And thanks for being the kind of person that researches things before you just click purchase, because hey man, we got plenty of landfill stuff. Let's buy good stuff. Let's support good makers of products. I have been Chase Wardman Reeves. You can learn more about me at fizzle.co and listen to my podcast, The Fizzle Show, where we help people try to earn a living doing something that they actually care about. That's my passion. Besides, when I'm not opening up zippers and going like, oh, I like that, or oh, I don't really like that. I'm helping people learn how to earn a living doing something they care about. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.